Hi, welcome to the Determining the Mindset. Here we have another episode, and we want to help empower women to be dreamers that take action. And today we have Jeanette Maseda, that is a business owner, and she is also a physical therapist. And her life is just very interesting, and I will let her tell you her story. So Jeanette, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Jeanette. I am a physical therapist, a virtual fitness coach. I own my own business. I am a mom of two. I have an 8-year-old little girl named Gabby and a 4-year-old boy named Luca. I've been married 13 years. So 16 years I've been a physical therapist, and I've had my own virtual fitness coach for over 4 years.
Wow, that's great. And you are doing awesome. I see so many great posts that you have. What is your mission and your dream in life?
You know, my mission is to empower women to soar. And that's really that is my mission statement. And that is the life I live. I want to empower women to believe in themselves again. And I think that the more women I talk to, the more I realize that they have no belief system in themselves, whether it be from negative experiences from their past to their current situation to the stories that they've been telling themselves all their lives. You know, the negative things that have happened, they've kept it, they've kept it in their mindset all these years, and they just lack the confidence to try anything new, to go out there and just reach their potential.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. And I have so many friends that they are moms and they just don't even remember like who they really are because all their time is spent on the kids, and they always complain that they don't have time. But look at you, you're a mom of two and you're doing so much and empowering other women. So
I mean, I think that you do lose yourself. It's so easily, nothing prepares you. There's no book that will tell you how to be a mom or can prepare you to be a mom. So you are easily lost. And priorities change, and the kids and the family and then work all come before you, and you're left last. So there has to be some sacrifices to put yourself first and put your health first specifically. So sacrifices have to be made, and I think it's hard for women to make those sacrifices.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. So you have been a physical therapist for 16 years, and then now that you changed your career, right, to become like a virtual fitness coach. So can you tell us what made you have that transformation?
You know, when I had my second child, Luca, I couldn't take the weight off. I was just so heavy. I lost myself. I completely lost myself. I looked in the mirror. I'm like, who is this person? And I knew that going to the gym was not an option anymore. So I reached out to a friend who was a virtual fitness coach, and I'm like, whatever you're doing, I need to do. I was barely sleeping with a newborn, but I say, I'm going to do this. Tell me what to do. And I fell in love with the Beachbody products. Within 3 months, I had this amazing transformation. And I had a decision to make. I had just gotten accepted to a doctorate physical therapy program. It was going to cost $20,000. It really wasn't going to affect my salary. And then I had this opportunity of becoming a virtual fitness coach. And I realized the impact that I was going to be able to have on women because people saw my transformation and they were like, Jeanette, help me. And I had no idea that people needed this help. And it was just everywhere I went, like, you look so good. And how did you do it? And I realized there is an opportunity here. And I decided to go for it. And also, I did not want to be that mom that was coming home every day at 6 o'clock, exhausted. I didn't want to be that mom that was going to miss out on events, on school events. So ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. In regards to physical therapists, I just didn't have the money, I didn't have that drive to open a clinic. it was a dream, but now that I look back, I never really pursued it. Like, I mean, if I had this passion that I have for coaching that I did for PT, I would have pursued it and I would have found a way. So I never pursued it, but I did know that I had the entrepreneurial spirit in me. And when this opportunity came, I saw a place of growth, of unlimited potential to affect lives. As a PT, I had a limited amount of people that I could help, right? Because of time, because of location. And it was a very, as a PT, we help people physically. Mm-hmm. That's it, I don't build a community. It was like, I'm going to see you for 2 months. Thank you. I fixed you. Let's go. With coaching, it's so different in the sense that I'm changing a family. Because if you help a woman lose weight, you are building her confidence, her self-image. The way she acts around her family does change. Now you have a woman who goes to the playground and runs around with her kids. You have a woman that wants to go to the beach, wear a bathing suit. You have a woman that wants to take pictures again with her children. Mm-hmm. Right? And these are all things that I was never able to even come close to as a physical therapist. If a healthy mom will feed her family healthy food, a healthy mom, an active mom will have an active family. So I am changing the family dynamic. I'm changing their lifestyle. So for me, being a coach has really, there's so much more to it than the physical. Mm-hmm. I think I work a lot with women on their mindset, on their belief system, because if they don't believe in themselves, you can give them all the tools to lose weight. It's not going to happen. It just won't, because they don't believe.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's a very different world where both I did impact a lot of lives. I just think I can have a bigger impact as a coach.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And like you said, as a physical therapist, we're only helping them with one aspect. But now as a coach, you're helping them with meditation, right? You're helping them with their health and their dynamics. So it's awesome.
And I will tell you, like, if I would have these tools, I would be a complete different physical therapist. Mm-hmm. Like if I know the things that I'm using now as coaching, I would definitely use as a physical therapist if I wasn't retired. Like I would totally change the way I practice physical therapy.
Mm-hmm, totally. So so like you said, if you have the same tools like 10 years ago with Beachbody and as a coaching experience, and you as a physical therapist, what would you do to change your life now if you have the same tools?
In regards to, I don't understand the question.
Like would you still continue as a physical therapist and as a virtual coach, or would you still pick this life as an online fitness coach?
I'll tell you what. So if I would have told Jeanette from 10 years ago, mm-hmm. I would say never stop learning. And for any woman and anyone who's listening, never stop learning. And as I learned, I guess when you get out of physical therapy school, you're so burned out. There's so much learning that you do that you just want to close the book for a while. And when I started my career, I became a clinical instructor, and I was motivated with students, and I kept learning. But at some point, I stopped learning. Mm-hmm. And if there's one thing I can teach, learn from me is continue to develop your skills. Continue to develop your mindset. So if I would have gone back, I would have been like, learn more skills, go out there, open up your practice, let it be different in the sense that build a community. Use social media to build that community. And I would have totally combined both fields.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. And you are like a role model to, at least for me, you're my mentor. So learning so much from you. So can you tell us a little bit more about the company that you're with right now, and what is their mission, and like why did you choose to be with them for so long, like 4 years?
And I'll tell you, I, as a physical therapist, it was the companies that I worked for, it was always about the money. How many visits to get this reimbursement? It was never like, how many visits does the patient need? It's like, no, man, you got to give them 10 visitors. Can you get an extra, squeezing? It was all about cost. And so I really never worked for a company where my values were aligned with them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, my first job, and it was at a skilled nursing facility for a Catholic hospital. So the few times we had patients that couldn't pay, it was like, you got 2 visits, they're here today, get them out. So it was always about money. And now with Beachbody, besides it being a comprehensive solution to weight loss, health, nutrition, it's so different because the mission statement is about helping people, changing people's lives through fitness, nutrition, and support. So if you go to a gym, you're not going to get the support, you're not going to get the nutrition.
No.
Go to a nutritionist, you're not going to get the fitness, you're not going to get the community. And I think those 3 things are crucial for long-term success. That community, those private groups that we have on Facebook where we coach these women and we build a community, it's amazing. And this company is relentless in pursuing better and better products. There's a fitness program. So let me go back. Who is Beachbody, right? We are the makers of Jeanettes, Insanity. If you're at home watching cable television and there is an infomercial, chances are it's Beachbody, right? So their mission is to help people. And they're like now the Netflix of fitness. So they're so innovative and they're always thinking, how can we get better? No matter what shape you're in, no matter what size you are, we're going to have a program for you. So from family programs to dancing programs to weightlifting to cardio, we have it all. And I just don't see any other company out there that offers what we offer. And from a business standpoint, it is an opportunity to become your own business owner without having to spend thousands of dollars. So I literally have built my business from my couch with my iPhone and my computer with 0 financial risk, without 0 debt. So yeah, I think it's an amazing company.
Wow, that's really cool. So in the beginning, it must be really hard, right? Like every business, there's like a learning curve, right? So in the beginning of Beachbody, I know you experienced the product and you have a transformation with yourself, but how did you spread the word? How did you make people believe the product?
Right. My transformation is how I started my business. They saw what I looked, right after I got pregnant and how long it took me, a couple months there to, oh my God, Jeanette, you look, this is the healthiest that I've been all my life. And I was always healthy. I was an athlete. I ate clean, but this is the best shape that I've ever been at the age of 41. So I'm a walking billboard. I proved that the product works. And when I started this business, I didn't know social media. So until this day, social media continues to change. One day you're on Facebook, on Instagram, and next thing they're like, oh, now there's Instagram stories. What is Instagram? So it's like, it keeps you on your toes, always learning new things with this business. So I started with my transformation. I started sharing my journey on social media and pretty much sharing my life. If you follow me on social media, I share a lot. I'm like a reality show. So I just don't talk about fitness, I talk about so much more. And I try to give value, whether it be through motivation, life experiences, giving recipes, talking about different products out in the grocery store. So I built my own brand. And these are all things that, like I say, being a physical therapist does not prepare you for social media. So it's something that you just learn and really do. I went out there and learned. And every day I'm still learning.
Yeah, we never stop learning. So what have you encountered any challenges in the beginning or now, and then how have you overcame it?
Every day as a business owner and in life, you're going to face challenges, failures, rejection. I overcome it because of my belief system. I overcome it because every day I start my morning after I work out, I do my personal development meeting. And this is where I build my belief. And, any CEO, any business owner will tell you that, this is hard. Owning your own business is hard. And imagine in a business where you're trying to, you have a product. The rejection is is crazy, right? People are going to reject you. The people that you're trying to help, they, they go AWOL, they disappear on you. So there's a lot of, your mindset has to be, it has to be strong, and it has to be developed every single day. So personal development, and even if you don't have a business, it has to be part of your life. And that's one thing that this business has taught me. I had never read a personal development book before I became a coach.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, like, on the top of your head, like one or two books that you want to recommend to the listeners, and how it changed you?
All right. So the number one book that I recommend, if you're in my support group, I'm going to ask you to read this. It's called The Miracle Morning. It is a short book that will change your life, because we all know that, it's all about mindset. So this book talks about the way you need to start your morning and they have a system called Savers. It's silence, it's affirmation, it's exercise, it's visualization, it's journaling. So it is an amazing way to start your day. And this is how I start my day. I call it my miracle morning. And I don't care how busy you are, 1 minute of silence, 1 minute of saying affirmation, 1 minute of just, visualizing the life that you want, a couple minutes exercising, whether it's walking, yoga, and a little bit of a gratitude journal, it will change the way you go into your morning. So that book, I mean, I think I should get royalties from this guy, because I mean, like, it's in my newsletter. You become, I'm helping you. I'm like, you need to go get this book now, and you need to practice it. It's not just buying and reading a book, but that one I would say. And the second book that I read as a coach was called The Compound Effect. Once again, another short read, but it talks about the daily action steps, and the little things that you do every day will have a compound effect. And once again, it's just basic. It sounds easy, but it's little things, and being consistent in your life with those things that will give you that compound effect, whether it be weight loss, anything that you're doing in life. So, and like I say, I look up and I see all these books that I have, so it's hard to give you two, but for sure, Miracle Morning and The Compound Effect is a great book.
That's great. That's great. And I've read The Miracle Morning, and it's very easy read and fast. So I love it.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a few qualities? Like, I know you're a leader yourself and you lead your team. Can you tell us a few qualities that you think is important in a leader, and how you use those qualities to lead your team?
You have to be relentless. There's one word: you have to be relentless in the pursuit of the goal. And you have to you have to lead. And how do I lead? I'm the example. You have to be an example. You can't ask your teammates to do things that you wouldn't do yourself. You have to set the tone of your business. You have to be the leader of the pack. You have to, fearless. You have to be able to go through obstacles every day and be able to push through those obstacles. There's so many qualities of a leader. There's a lot of different types of leaders, and for me, you have to have a service mindset. And I'm here to serve my audience. I'm here to serve my customers. I'm here to serve my teammates. So I come from a place of service. I think it's really important when you own your business, especially when you're dealing with clients, you're dealing with patients. I'm here to serve you. And it's never about me. It's always about them. Communication. And communication, it's not my strong suit, but it's something that, I still work on, but you need good communication. What else? I mean, that's a great question. There's so many skills that you need. Mindset. And you always have to be learning. I think that you have to be that willingness to learn. And leaders need to learn. We love to teach, but we definitely always are learning.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Wow, that's great. And so I want your last piece of advice. If you can inspire one woman today to overcome their difficult times to achieve their dream, what would it be?
You were born to live an amazing life. You were
So,
not
can you say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, you were born to live an amazing life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, regardless of your past, regardless of your current situation, you choose every day the direction that you're headed. And I truly believe that we were, I believe in God, and I believe that He made us to be amazing, and we have to have that belief system.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it.
We have unlimited potential.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be willing to go out there and risk, and go out there and fail. And it's, our human brain protects us from rejection, protects us from failure. So we have to go against nature and be like, okay, I got to go out there and I got to fail and I got to face this obstacle and I got to get out of my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And that is how you're going to grow. And that's how you're going to learn how much potential is in you, right? Because I never knew I had these skills in me. Mm-hmm. So I went out there and I'm like, all right, let me do this. Let me learn this. And every time that you accomplish something, your self-belief and your self-confidence gets better.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, so just go out there, man. Fight, fight, and have a clear vision. Mm-hmm. Right? Where are you headed? So if you don't have a clear vision and you don't have what we call a strong why, you won't get it.
Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. So what is your why?
What is my why? I think that that's a good question. My current why is I truly want to be financially stable to bring my husband home. He works really, really hard. So every day I wake up, that's one of my whys, to be able to bring him home so that he can enjoy the life that I have, the freedom that I have. Be able to take our kids to school, be able to pick them up. So that is my driving force. Mm-hmm. When it comes to women, the women that I work with, they're my why. My teammates are my why, because I want them also to succeed so they can home with their kids. So with the women that I work with, they're my why, because I want them to have that confidence. I want to get them those results so they can also achieve their dream life. And they can build that confidence, because when you're able to succeed in your fitness and in your weight loss, that success will go to so many aspects of your life. Mm-hmm. I truly believe that that's like the gateway. That's the first step into like being able to accomplish more.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Okay, thanks, Jeanette. So one last thing. So how do people find you?
You can find me on social media, Jeanette Maseda. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and my website too, JeanetteMaseda.com. That's where you can find me. And I'm all over social media, so let's become friends. Shoot me a message, tell me that you met me through your website, and any way that I can help you.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. And we are so happy to have you today. And my name is Dr. Cindy Zhang, and this is sponsored by Cozy Physical Therapy. Thank you very much.